What's up, people? Let's see what's going on here. Let's get the opening on.
Yo, it's the Eddie Block Show. Drunk uncle on the side, ready, let's go. Hey, it's the Eddie Block Show. If you
What, mister?
agree or disagree, let them know. Yo, drunk uncle, drink more. We got 2 hours to chat like strange animals. Eddie Block and drunk uncle are great hosts, and we got 50 mods for the trolls. Let's roll. Yo, it's the Eddie Block Show. Drunk uncle on the side, ready, let's go. Hey, it's the Eddie Block Show. If you agree or disagree, let them know. Yo, drunk uncle, drink more. We got 2 hours to chat like strange animals. Eddie
Oh, we're gonna jump up here now? He's got his
50
legs
mods for the
around me.
trolls. Let's roll.
EddieBlockFilms. You gotta get to see how big Donnie really is now. He's getting huge. Drunk uncle. Wanna see how big Donnie is now? Look at how big he is. This guy's huge. What's up, monster? Mr. Nice Guy. Dude, is my chat not on? What's up, big boy? Donnie wants to say hi to everybody. There's somebody's watching finally. You get to see how big the monster is. He doesn't want me doing my show right now. What's up? Look how big. Does he not look big? I mean, look at him. Huh, are you not a big monster? Say, you forgot the one in the chamber. Oh, okay. Donnie wants a lot of attention today, doesn't he? Yes, he's an attention whore today, huh? What? You just want a treat. That's all he wants. He just wants to be rubbed and scrubbed. Huh, you just want to be rubbed and scrubbed. He took up the whole freaking bed last night. Huh? Didn't you? Man, look at his head is bigger than mine. Wow. We're never really up that close like that in pictures. Huh? Why don't you go lay down? He just wants me to give him a damn treat. If I give you a treat, will you go lay down? He's like, yeah, and then I'll bother you 5 minutes later. Huh. Boo. Boo. Anyways, how's everybody doing? Oh, he's gonna jump up again. Yep, there he goes. How you guys doing today? Everybody having a good day? You watching this whole little shit show that they're doing with Congress right now, trying to take everybody's guns away, huh? They're trying to take the guns away. Hey, can I do my show? Donnie's gonna be the star of the show today, I think. You gonna be in charge of the show today? You gonna read the news? You gonna read the news? He's like, Dad, I want your attention. Don't ignore me. Huh. I'm gonna send Willow over here to kick your butt. Willow, come kick your butt. Huh? Alright, I think he's finally gonna let us do the show. Yeah, this, anybody else watching this whole shit show thing going on over there? Where is it? Here it is. With, all of these people that want to take your guns away.
Won't provide exceptions for athletes
That's what they're talking about now.
shooting, and now
Let's go to this one.
Exceptions for veterans. Wore the uniform of our country, served our country, put their life on the line. Sorry, no exception. 7 different categories.
If you guys don't know,
these weapons, but now 7 different categories.
Right now, the Democrats are trying to take our weapons away from us.
Won't do it. 7 different categories. With that, I would yield to the gentleman from Louisiana, the sponsor of a very good amendment.
Thank you. I'm stunned. I'm stunned. I know that we're in hour 11 or whatever of this hearing, and I'm sure most people have tuned out, but everybody needs to pay attention.
Oh, I tuned out. I tuned back in, then I tuned out.
The House Judiciary Committee just suggested that persons who are trained and serve sacrificially in the U.S. military, we cannot trust them to handle a firearm. That's what was just said here. Let me tell you something.
They don't trust your military.
3 weeks ago, Democrats brought their so-called Protect Our Kids Act. Remember, they wanted to raise the age to 21 of people who can possess firearms. They exempted from their bill anyone 18 to 21 years of age who has had military training. Why? Because they explained, of course. Well, of course, they know how to handle a firearm. Yeah, right. What changed?
They know how to handle a firearm very
What
well.
changed that this is a partisan exercise, and you decided before you walked in here that you won't take any Republican amendments or improvements, no matter how logical, how commonsensical, and how much it will improve the bill.
Because it's all about the Democrats.
And honor those who serve our country.
Brownie?
Really, this is stunning to me. This is a stunning opposition to an amendment.
Brownie, get down,
Something that
please.
should have been included in the bill. Yield back to the gentleman from Ohio.
Well, proving what we've said all along. Their ultimate goal is to take away guns from the American people. Take away guns from the American people, make sure bureaucrats at federal agencies still have them, but their ultimate goal is to deprive the American citizens of their constitutional liberties, their constitutional rights.
Exactly what they're trying to do.
Liberties. I would yield to the gentleman from Texas.
Well, we did hear earlier that, from the chairman, that if we did what else?
Now, earlier it was funny. They were talking about, oh, we're not going to take away your guns, But if you already have the gun, you can keep it. But they're trying to prevent you from buying the guns anymore. It's just nonstop. They had everybody. They brought in all these victims of mass shootings in the crowd, and it's all mass shooting victims or family members in there with them. The Democrats did that so they can say, how can you vote on this with these people here in front of you? How can you talk bad about this bill with the people who just lost their family members' lives? That's what they did earlier. They do it so that way they're thinking the Republicans won't talk back because they don't want to offend the people. And I understand you don't want to offend the people, but you know what? It's the damn Democrats that brought them in. To do this.
Democrats in prior years say nobody ever got spit on in the military service. Yes, we did. Yes, we did.
Oh,
And
yeah,
there were
60s?
times we were ordered not to wear our uniforms off post. It was a miserable time to be in the military after Vietnam.
Right?
Never been in combat during my 4 years in. We weren't in combat, but there's been enough insult.
Yeah, she didn't really
to
get
people
arrested.
that put their lives
Ultimate.
at risk.
We'll talk about that.
Served.
We'll talk about that.
And then
Alright, I'm not gonna make you guys watch this shit show. Let's get started with the news. I don't have a lot of news. I do have some. We'll start off with this. Starting Friday night, at 6 p.m. Pacific, the new live PD show comes on. It's called On Patrol. So I've been excited for the show to come back. So what we're gonna do is on Discord and Twitch, we're gonna restream it. Can't do it on YouTube because I'll get a copyright strike for sure. Excuse me. But we are gonna do it on Discord, and we're gonna have a watch party. If you go to my Discord, I already set it up. There's gonna be a voice room where nobody talks, because we're gonna just watch the show, and then there's gonna be a chat room where everybody can chat and talk. So join my Discord or join my Twitch, whichever way you want to watch it. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be interesting. So, how's about that? How you like that? Let me see. Did I already copy it? Yes, I did. Let's see what's going on here. I know you're being sarcastic. It's all right, bud. What the hell just happened? Oops. Did I just do something wrong? This happened yesterday too. I don't know why it happens. It's just happening. Hunter Biden. Let's talk about great old wonderful Mr. Hunter Biden. Switch it over to this.
Brendan, you're not fat. It's the shirt.
No, you're fat. I'm fat. We're both fat. Joe Biden has the cancers. Yeah, we're going to talk about that too. Let's see. Hunter Biden probe reaches critical stage as officials weigh possible charges. Uh-oh. They're going after good old Hunter. Good old smoke cracking, whore buying Hunter Biden. The federal investigation into Hunter Biden and his tax affairs has reached a critical stage. A source told Fox News as officials are looking into whether to charge President Biden's sons with various tax violations, possible foreign lobbying violations, and more. Hunter Biden has been under federal investigation since 2018 according to a source familiar with the matter. Who will be the new resident? I don't know what you mean by who will be the new resident. A separate source told Fox News that the federal grand jury looking into Hunter Biden's business dealings wrapped up its latest term late last month, but said no charges have been filed. Well, they better file some frickin' charges. The investigation is being conducted by Delaware U.S. Attorney David Weiss, a prosecutor appointed by former President Donald J. Trump. The source told Fox News on Wednesday that Weiss and the Justice Department officials were looking into whether to charge Hunter Biden with various tax violations and, more seriously, possible foreign lobbying violations. The source said Hunter Biden could face possible false statements and charges, but the source said no final decision has yet been made on whether to charge Hunter Biden and stressed that the investigation is ongoing. I hope they arrest his ass. Let's see what they say. That the mere filing of an SR does not mean that there has been a criminal act. He's gonna be fine. He definitely has done criminal. I mean, he's on camera doing coke. He's on camera smoking his crack pipe. He's on camera weighing crack. I mean, come on. Do you see a pardon coming in December? I hope not. What do you think is? I don't know. I wonder, Ronnie. Do you think? I don't know what the rules are. Can the president pardon their own son? I mean, I guess he could. He can pardon anybody, right? But how would that be looked? How would that be looked at? Interesting. I'm guessing he could pardon his own son. All right, here we go. Let's see. Biden's cancer claim shocks the Twitter users. It's either the biggest bombshell or the biggest gaffe. I'm guessing this is what you were talking about, Ultimate. Let's see. A clip of President Biden on Wednesday appearing to claim in a speech that he has cancer sparked alarm on Twitter. He was visiting a former power plant in Somerset, Massachusetts to discuss new executive orders to fight climate change. While discussing the harm caused by emissions from oil refineries, Biden referenced his childhood home in Delaware and said that he and many others he grew up with now have cancer. Interesting. My mother drove us rather than us being able to walk, and guess what? The first frost, you know what was happening? You had to put on your windshield wipers to get literally the oil slick off the window. That's why I and so damn many other people I grew up with have cancer, and why for the longest time, Delaware had the highest cancer rate in the nation. Very interesting. Let's see what else it says. Various Twitter users immediately jumped on the clip, wondering whether the comment was another gaffe or a bombshell. Cancer, this is either the biggest bombshell in presidential history or the biggest gaffe. Let's watch it. Let's watch him say it. Let's hear him say it.
And because it was a 4-lane highway that was accessible, my mother drove us, and rather than us be able to walk. And guess what? The first frost, you know what was happening? You had to put on your windshield wipers to get literally the oil slick off the window. That's why I and so damn many other people I grew up have cancer. And why for the longest time, Delaware had the highest cancer rate in the nation. And because of
what kind of cancer do you have, sir? What kind of cancer do you have, Joe? Let us know, please. Let us know. Let us know.
Let's go, Brandon. I agree.
Jeez Louise. Independent Women's Forum senior fellow Beverly Hallberg wrote, pro tip, don't say you have cancer when you don't. I know, right? If he had cancer, wouldn't the whole entire world know that he has cancer? Do you think that's his excuse of why he won't run for another term?
Yes.
Oh, Drunk Uncle's here already. I thought you had class tonight.
I did.
You're already done with your class? Holy shit.
Yeah, but I left right after it was done. It was kind of a small class today.
Oh, I see. So what's going on, my friend? Let's see if I can put you up here.
Oh, not a lot.
There you go. Now we got him up. How was class?
Little swimmy headed.
Swimmy headed? What's wrong?
Yeah.
You got like ear infection or something?
No. Turn your camera on.
What if I don't want to turn my camera on? I don't want you to see what I look like.
Okay. I have to watch your on the replay.
There you go. Camera's on.
I had a question about the way I lock in my triangles. So, Coach had to show me about, 3 or 4 times, like why I should do it a certain way instead of another way. And so getting put in 3 or 4 triangles back to back makes you a little bit, woozy.
Yeah. I gotcha. Interesting. So you didn't get to kick anybody's ass today?
No, mostly, it was just me and Coach for jiu-jitsu, and he's not going to let me get away with anything. He always says, "You almost got me. You almost got me. I was about to tap, but I couldn't tap because you're my student."
Nice.
Every once in a while.
Yeah, who knows that? Or maybe he's just saying that.
Yeah, because I got a little frustrated that I haven't got any submissions in the past couple of weeks. It's okay.
I wonder if my internet's going bad or if it's his. All right, well, let's finish this real quick. Chad Felix Green tweeted, "From the people who hyperventilated over the demanding Trump told people to inject themselves with bleach, they sure are trying hard to avoid. I and so many people my age have cancer because of windshield wipers cleaning oil off my car. If Biden doesn't or didn't have cancer, this isn't misspeaking or speech impediment. It's just the latest of a long line of fabulous talking points." So what do you guys think? Do you think he has cancer? I wonder if he has cancer.
Who?
Biden.
Since when?
Well, he made a speech today, or yesterday. Was it today or yesterday? He made a speech, and he's talking about oil companies, and he's like, "Yeah, when I lived in Delaware." Well, here, let me play it for you. You can hear it yourself.
And because it was a 4-lane highway that was accessible, my mother drove us, and rather than us be able to walk. And guess what? The first frost, you know what was happening? It had to put on their windshield wipers to get literally the oil slick off the window. That's why I and so damn many other people I grew up have cancer. And why?
So he's saying he said he has cancer today. He said he's got some cancer. So
Yeah.
I don't know if he does or not.
We also have transfer trucks and met somebody at Ann's Diner, which doesn't exist. He got arrested with Nelson Mandela, which never. So.
Yeah. Well, look at this. I'm a retired plumber, right? I was in the union. I never worked at one of these facilities, but I've driven by them many times. And even not working there or anything, there's so many regulations. There's no way in hell that oil is just going to go and be leaking everywhere. And number 2, it's not going to be on your cars. Do you know how much more... well, wait, no. Oil is lighter than water, huh? Oil is lighter than water. But I don't think... But oil... in order to get oil into the air, though, oil has a higher temperature. Well, let's see what temperature oil changes into a gas. Let's just look. What temp does oil turn into gas? Let's see what temperature.
Like start to vaporize?
Yeah.
It's got to be 300 degrees. They're 400 degrees.
Let's see. Okay, hold on. What temperature is crude oil's boiling point?
Because it's got to withstand high temperatures, or it wouldn't be able to run through your engine,
Yeah, so let's say up to 932 degrees Fahrenheit. And another one says 1200 degrees Fahrenheit. So, yeah, I highly doubt that oil is just going to be flying through the air and landing on your windshield. It's not like fire. You know what I think is here's what I think is the problem. He's talking.
He's oil mixed up with bird poop.
No, I think he has oil and coal mixed up. I think he's thinking about coal refineries. I don't know. Is there a coal refinery? Is there a coal electric plant in Delaware? Let's see.
So with the coal mines, what do they turn that into? Can't you get diamonds from coals? But that take
It takes pressure. It takes a lot of pressure.
yeah. But aren't they generally inside like of a?
Mountain.
No, I thought you could get a diamond from coal somehow.
It is. That's how they can actually make it, but it takes pressure.
Oh.
Here. Well, here. Let's look it up.
But the coal mines in Pennsylvania, what do they use that for? You know, because I know about like steam engines. I don't even know if they have steam engines anymore. They used to, you know, the Titanic was fueled by coal. But what do they turn coal into now?
Electricity.
Electricity.
Yeah. A diamond will begin to form under the pressure of around 725,000 pounds per square inch, and the temperatures raising from 2,000 to 2,200 degrees Fahrenheit. Under these conditions of extreme pressure and temperature, the carbon atoms link together to form crystals, and diamonds are formed from carbon. So yeah, it takes a lot of freaking heat and a lot of pressure. A whole lot. A whole lot. A whole lot of that. You know. Let's see. Biden announces executive actions on. I like this commercial because this girl's got a nice booty. Biden announces executive actions.
Brendan, you're not fat.
I don't like this commercial though. On climate crisis, focus on extreme heat and boosting offshore wind. So what did Gino Fast says? Keep grinding, man. Keep grinding. President Biden announced Wednesday that he will be implementing a number of executive actions focused on combating climate change. You know, it's funny. We're one of the cleanest countries in the world. Oh, yeah, we're still on, Gino. We're definitely still on. We're one of the cleanest countries in the world, but yet they want us to try and fix for all the other countries screwing up. We're definitely clean. I mean, we're not super... I mean... We do pollute the world, but not like, you know, we have so many regulations per person. So let's see. Reportedly said that he will not support a package from the midterm elections. So what Biden is going to do is he is going to use his executive actions. He's going to go around Congress and give a whole bunch of money. So here it is. Included in the executive actions is an effort to protect communities from extreme heat and dangerous climate impacts, which includes $2.3 billion in funding for the Federal Emergency Management Agency's Building Resilient Infrastructure and Communities Program in 22, which is intended to help communities increase the resilience to heat waves, drought fires, wildfires, flood, all that stuff. So I heard he's going to give like air conditioners out. He's going to, you know, insulate homes. What's up, Arthur? There's Buns. Buns is in here. So, you know, stuff like that. But yet they're not going to manage the forest properly here in California, so we don't have wildfires. The executive actions by Biden also include an effort to lower cooling costs for communities who are suffering from extreme heat, as the White House is issuing guidance that will assist states, tribes, and territories in their funding for community cooling centers, as well as helping people within their communities get access to cooling equipment. So, Drunk Uncle, if you need a new air conditioner, go talk to Joe Biden. He'll get you a new one.
Hmm.
And you know what's worst about this of all?
Well, they would.
Huh?
I mean, in theory, this sounds like a good thing. Like, I don't know why you would have to do an executive order. So there must be some reason why he can't get enough votes to get this passed, right?
Because of all the spending.
Yeah, well,
look at the cost.
But to get people that don't have air conditioners, or to have your forces managed, you know, extra funding to get those, you know, the limbs or whatever. You gotta clean the floors.
Dude. Yeah, you know, if it's too
So
hot,
there's
you know what you
gotta be-
do? If it's too hot, you go down to the hardware store, you go down to Walmart, you go down to frickin' Dollar General, you buy yourself a frickin' $20 little fucking pool, you fill it up with water, and you sit in the gosh darn water. You don't need air. No, not everybody needs air conditioning. If you can't afford air conditioning, that's your own fucking fault. Go get a better job. Go do something.
Or fans. You know, I don't know what the spending's going towards, but on face value, it seems like it would be somewhat of a good. I don't know if you need that much money, but it seems like a decently good deal or a good idea. But if they're not voting for it, that means they've slid something in there.
Right. Well,
That's why a lot of these bills don't pass, because they slide something in there that's stupid.
They always
And
do.
like you want to agree to the main thing, like the bill of don't kick puppies, which everybody should be on board for the bill of don't kick puppies, but then they slide in there, some ridiculous law that nobody would agree to. And they're like, why wouldn't they pass don't kick puppies? And like, because they put this other stupid ass thing in there. So raise everybody's taxes by 50% or something.
All right, I'm going to give you a real easy, clean explanation of why I'm against it, and especially the government buying shit. So when they sent me to college, right? And they wanted me to become a civil engineer, and I did it for a little bit, and then I finally said, "Fuck you guys! I'll pay my own college and go to school for media." So, but the government bought me a computer.
Mm-hmm.
They bought me an Asus computer. I got it in the mail, or they sent me, or they gave it to me, right? And along with it came the bill. They paid $2,300 for this laptop computer that the government bought me for an Asus computer. I looked it up online. I could have gone and bought a brand new one at Best Buy for $420. But the government wouldn't let me do that. No. They said yeah, they even told me like, "Oh, we're going to get you a $2,300 computer." I was like, "Cool. I'll go get I'll go get a MacBook Pro right now." And like, "Oh, no.
Yeah.
We're going to send you one. We're going to send you a good computer. Don't worry." They sent me a piece of shit Asus that they paid $2,300 that was only worth $420 because some company or somebody's getting kickbacks for buying the computers from a certain company. Because that's the way the government works.
Yeah, they pay like way too much for shit. That always makes me think of the King of the Hill episode where Hank goes and gets his hair cut on base from Bill, and gets a bill for like $500 or something like that.
Right. And then it's like, so here's another example of how government works with their money. My ex-wife, she worked at a homeless shelter, and every October, she would be sitting there struggling to go buy shit. Right? And Ace gets them. Asus is not bad. But when they pay $2,300 for a computer I could buy at Best Buy for $420, exact same computer, exact same model number, everything, that's what's stupid about it. But anyway, so every October...
That $2,000 tracker in there. That's why they had to pay so much for it.
Oh, is that what it is? Oh, okay.
Yeah, that add-on that only they get to access.
I gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
But well, good thing I broke it. Anyways,
Yeah.
my ex-wife worked for this homeless shelter, and every October she would be freaking out because she had to go and figure out what to buy. And I'm like, well, just don't, if you don't need it, why buy it? She's like, well, we have to, because if we don't spend this money by the end of October, then our company won't get that money next year. That's how the government works. If you only spend this much money this year, then you won't get enough. They're going to give you less the next year. So what does that do? Like, they would buy a brand new furniture set for outside every single year and then just throw the old one away. These are liberals who believe in recycling and shit like that. But because they wanted to get more money for their company, they would throw that shit away.
Yeah. Yeah, I heard, one of my co-owners, his son was in the Navy or something like that, or Air Force, something like that. I'm talking about when they would get close to the end of their budgets, they would just get in the jets and just burning gas. They had to get rid of it.
Really?
And that was the way for them to spend money, was just to dump it in the gasoline, put it in a jet, and get them to just fly back and forth. Because they said, oh, well, we gave you $3 billion last year for the Air Force. You only used 2.75, so we're gonna give you 2.75. So
Right.
whatever they haven't spent towards the end, they gotta figure out how to spend it somehow.
Dude, yeah. I mean, being a contractor for the military, probably, I think it's pretty good fucking money. You know, because you can just raise your prices really high and just donate money to your, you know, whichever person helps you get that contract.
It'd be like the day before their budget's over, and they call a electrician. We got these lights out. Electrician shows up. He just has to change the bulb. And they're like, all right, so
Nice, get
that's
some.
worth about $50,000, right? Say so? Yeah, good job. $50,000. Here you go. Bye.
So Gitson says he knows a United States Air Force Colonel F-15C pilot, and it costs $10,000 per hour to fly that plane. F-15C pilot. Let's see what an F-15C is. F-15C. What is it? It's an eagle. Let's look at the image. Oh wow, one of these bad boys. Holy shit! This thing costs $10,000 an hour to fly. But what is it? It's like $1 billion plane. So I mean, or $1 million, like $30 million plane. I can see it. I can see it. Money, 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 money. All right, we're going back to yesterday. AOC denies faking handcuffs after being detained in Supreme Court protest. So she wasn't even arrested now.
Brendan, you're not fat.
Getson says $33 million for that plane. AOC says putting your hands behind your back is the best practice when detained. Let's see. AOC of New York on Wednesday denied faking being handcuffed after she and her fellow squad members were arrested during an abortion rights protest. So was she arrested or detained? They keep going back and forth. Cortez and Omar were among 17 House Democrats who were detained for blocking traffic at Tuesday protest. You caught video of our AOC as being escorted by a police officer with her hands behind her back in a typical handcuff pose. She then raised a fist to the crowd in solidarity, showing she wasn't being constrained. Omar, too, briefly raised her fist to the crowd while walking away from the protest with her hands behind her back. Now, that was an F-14D Tomcat. Are you talking about the picture I just showed or the one in Top Gun? Let's see. She fired back in a tweet. It says, "No faking here. Putting your hands behind your back is the best practice while being detained, handcuffed or not, to avoid escalating charges like resisting arrest. But given how you lied about a fellow rape survivor, points as you put it to me, I don't expect much else from you." Who is Nancy Mace? U.S. House candidate. She's a candidate. Her feud with Mace dates back to February 2021 after Mace suggested AOC was exaggerating her tears of being hurt during the January 6th. Oh, she was. She was crying like a baby. Nice, Gitson. Thank you for your service. She was faking that yesterday. That was all a fucking show. Come on, guys. Let's be real here. That was a show. Drunk Uncle, can we link up on Discord sometime and talk product, Ultimate Podcast Report? Send him a message on Discord. I'll warn you, he never checks it, but you can send him a message. Do you ever check your Discord?
So fat. Brendan, you're not fat.
I don't really know how it works. I just open it and press the button and hit the other button, and there we are.
Well, there you go. Let's see. Dana Perino blasts AOC over handcuff debacle. She wanted to play Congress. Let's see. Co-host of Fox, Dana Perino blasted her on Wednesday for pretending to be handcuffed. When I was a kid at the end of school, I would love to play school. She wanted to go to Congress so she could play Congress. Here's the thing. At Congress, you can pass laws. What were you doing? What are they doing, as Jessica pointed out? What are they doing? The days... I don't get this. This is... Do they have a video? Shall we just watch it? How long is this video? Let's see. How long is their video? 7 minutes and 20 seconds. Never mind. We're not going to watch that. We all know she faked it, right, Drunk? Your girlfriend, she was faking it, wasn't she?
Yeah.
She was faking it. She was faking it. Now, I think I may have some news for you, or I may not. I don't know. Not this one, but the next one. Alright, so let's see. Senator Rand Paul of Kentucky issued a warning to Dr. Anthony Fauci. If the GOP takes back Congress in the midterms, be prepared to testify under oath regarding the coronavirus pandemic. Right? On Wednesday, Paul agreed that the American people deserve the truth and nothing but the truth, and answers on whether there was a cover-up for a lab leak in China. Well, we know there was. Let's see how long this video is. He's always good to hear, Rand Paul, sometimes. We gotta watch a stupid commercial first. Uh-oh, Carol's back. Buns is back. We're in trouble. Is KEK in here? I haven't seen KEK for a while. No, I don't see him. Yeah, she definitely put up her fist in the air. How long is this video? 6 minutes again, too. Never mind. You gonna do one of your Fauci impersonations there, Drunk Uncle, for us?
I got nothing.
You got nothing? Oh, okay.
I'm a little worried about Bubba. Just his spot where you can hear him whining.
He was whining pretty bad last night.
Yeah, I think we might have to take him to the vet. The spot behind his tail has gotten bigger, and I don't know what it is.
You know, it doesn't always mean they're itching. It could mean that they're having pain somewhere and they don't know what to do, so they're trying to do that to take the pain away in their head. You know, Mr. Bill, you'll always behave. Mr. Bill's a goody two shoe. At least in my book. Compared to me, Mr. Bill, and compared to Drunk, Mr. Bill's a goody two shoe. Isn't he, Drunk? I think he is. I don't even think
he's a good guy.
I don't even think he cusses. Mr. Bill, do you ever cuss? Have you ever cussed? What's up, Sagittarius? What's up? And we got Hemi in the house. Alright, a former Fort Bragg soldier who re-enlisted in... Sorry, my tooth is coming loose. I gotta get it freaking glued down again. Good thing I'm going to the dentist next week. Will now serve the longest prison sentence handed down so far against a North Carolina defendant tied to the massive insurrection case. Okay, there was no insurrection. There was no insurrection. On Friday, a federal judge in Washington sentenced both James Malt of Fayetteville and a co-defendant to 44 months in prison, plus 3 years of supervised release. They were not patriots on January 6th, said the judge. Yeah, shut the fuck up. What did they do? What did he do? He fires a chemical spray at police. So he fired, he shot him with mace. He shot him with mace. Weeping Malt, formerly of Brock Point, New York, and near Rochester, took responsibility for his actions, but asked for leniency. What did they give Malt? He was arrested at Fort Bragg in October after investigators obtained videos that placed him and his friend Matisse at the two front lines in the Capitol violence. Oh my gosh. I mean, you shouldn't be macing the cops, but still. I mean, what about all these freaking guys? The babysitter used to make you eat soap when you said bad words. Let the bad taste in my mouth. Uh-oh, Graw's in here now. I didn't see Graw earlier today. He dissed me on the show this morning. Get some says Chantilly Mace in her face. She's a clown. Put her down. Are you talking about AOC? Yeah, the riot. Yeah, they never did anything about the riots, right? But yet all these patriots, they're trying to arrest. Hey, Graw, it says at least 23 North Carolinians have been charged. Do you know any of the 23 over there in North Carolina that have been arrested or charged?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No. I did have the only Proud Boy customer that I had. I mean, I hadn't seen him in a while.
Well, it just wasn't
But
Proud
he
Boys
said-
there.
Well, I know. I'm just saying. You said that 23. This is the only person I've ever even heard of, and I don't even know him. He just said that his chapter leader got arrested for January 6th. That's the only person I've heard of.
What the heck did you just do, Idnar? I've never seen that before. What's up? Oh, by the way, it's Buns' birthday today. Everybody say happy birthday, Buns. What about the
Happy
rioters in
birthday,
Portland? How is your hubby doing, by the way? Are you lost, Idnar? I've never seen. Look at that. You got a different. How do you have a different color? What where are you at? Are you in Discord maybe? I mean, not Discord. Is that D Live or is that Twitch? Oh wait, he's in Discord. I forgot. I got my Discord connected to this too. Yeah, he's in Discord. If you want to watch the show, can somebody tell him if he wants to watch the show? We're on YouTube, please. Oh, Linda Lou is over there. Linda Lou is in Discord too. Hold on. I added some new Discord channels. YouTube, we're live on YouTube and Twitch. And D Live. And what's the other? Odyssey. Odyssee. There we go. There we go. Yeah, Kate's husband or Kate. Oh my gosh. Now Gra's over in Discord. And Marielle's in Discord. Everybody's in Discord. Oh well. I added a whole bunch of stuff in Discord, so see, that's where I've screwed people up. That's where I mess people up. Interesting. We're live on BoobTube. So, Drunk Uncle, is it official now or not? Oh wait, it's not that one. Never mind. I still got another news story to go before that. Is Diaz fighting Hamzat for sure now or what?
I haven't heard any new news. But then again, on days that I go to class, I sleep in kind of late, and I don't really watch much news. Or not. They're just internet in general until after the show. But I really don't know. I hope not. But
I think it is. But we'll figure it out. Idnar, you found your way right on. Sorry about that, guys. I added a new channel to my Discord, and so, oh great! Now Gra's throwing up. Gra's in Discord, putting up his little gifts now. Don't get him started. I haven't talked to Kim Tone in a while. Kim Tone goes back and forth. She'll talk to you and then she ignores you for a couple months. Then she talks to you and then ignores you. She doesn't ignore you, but she gets busy with her grandkids. That's what it is. Sorry. Alright, get this, Gra. A woman sues a man for $10,000 after a bad date and unloads on the judge during her trial. It says a Michigan woman had her lawsuit transferred out of court after she snapped at the judge for questioning her knowledge of the law when she decided to sue a man for taking her out on a bad date. If you can sue a man for taking you on a bad date, women, nobody's gonna want to take you on a date anymore. Let's see. It says Quashante, I guess that's how you say her name. Quashante Short, I guess, filed suit against Richard Jordan in 2020, accusing him of intentional infliction of emotional distress caused by their date. Per TMZ, the legal docs allege that Richard intentionally hurt her feelings when he did not show and left on her mother's birthday, and her mom had just passed away. She was demanding Jordan pay her $10,000 as a result for her distress. Let's see. I thought they were going to show the argument. It says during the pair's 10-minute virtual hearing with Judge Herman Marable Jr. in Flint, Michigan, I guess that water's screwing up with this lady. Jordan remained relatively quiet aside from speaking on how this case was a waste of the court's time. She seemed to agree and questioned whether Short was in a proper courtroom to handle the case. She argued that she was and accused Jordan of committing perjury as a result of the misleading statement. I thought they were going to show the video. That's the only reason why I clicked on this. The argument escalated. Let's see. He put a document that stated a lie, yelling over Judge Marble. Bottom line, you said it was a criminal offense, so I will send you to circuit court. How is it a criminal offense to not show up for a date? What would you do if some lady sued you, drunk uncle, for asking her out on a date and then not showing up?
They'd have to, in this extreme circumstance, they would have to prove some sort of malicious intent to directly cause harm, and then you'd have to show proof of the harm caused and the dollar amount for it, technically speaking.
Oh my,
But
yeah, but I just...
like I said, the judge was just like, you know how the law works? Like, this is ridiculous.
I mean, come on. I mean, think about it. Willow says she talked to Kim on Sunday and she's doing great. Well, that's good. No, but I mean, can you imagine you're gonna go on a date with somebody and they're like, all of a sudden you get a weird feeling about them and they're like sending you like crazy psycho text messages like, you know what, maybe I better not fucking mess with this chick. And so you all decide, oh, it's Troy's fault. Isn't it I don't know how he spells his name backwards. But, you know, think about that. If you get some psycho chick you don't want to go on a date with anymore, is she going to start suing you? Anybody can sue anybody, I guess, in the United States.
Yeah.
Let's see, is this debate still going on? Holy shit. It's a fucking joke. I mean, come on. Hey, drunk uncle, I'm going to sue you because you told me you're going to take me on a date last night, and we went on a date, and you only bought me 3 beers. You didn't buy me 4. I'm emotionally distressed. Right? Or think about it this way. No, here's an even better one. Hey, drunk uncle, you took out a girl on a date last night, and you didn't give her the D. You only let her suck your... Or... You didn't give her anything. You just let her give you some loving. And so then she sues you. She's like, well, I gave him a BJ and I wanted him to ride me so hard that I'd never forgot him. But he didn't do it. So I'm suing him for $10,000. That's what it's going to come to.
Well, see, what you can do, and most people aren't going to do this because it'd be such a minuscule amount and you'd have to go through the ordeal again. But you, let's say it took a day or something. You turn around and you sue them for like loss of income for the amount. You miss 12 hours of work, times that by how much?
But here's the problem. What if
you
the judge...
go back to court and do the whole thing again, so most people won't do it. But, I mean, if somebody tries to sue you over something silly, then you can turn around and try to recoup the lawyer fees if you have to, or time off work. But most of the time you're dealing with people that don't have money anyway, so...
That's only if you lose. That's only if you win. What if you lose? What if the judge says, you know what? She's right. Drunk uncle said, we're going to go out, I'm going to take you to dinner, and I am going to F the shit out of you. I'm going to fuck the shit out of you. And then you don't. So then you lose, and now you have to pay this chick $10,000 because you didn't want to have sex with her, because when you pulled down them drawers, you could smell the 50 other guys that she'd been with in the last 2 weeks. And you lose $10,000.
Yeah, I don't think that'll happen.
You never... I mean, I wouldn't think that some lady would sue this guy for not taking her out on a date. What's up, Indico Nicole?
Yeah, I know, right?
You walked Indico Nicole. You walked in on some girl sued a guy for flaking on a date for $10,000. That's what you walked into. That's what you walked into. Man, I should have never so I hooked up my Discord to Nightbot so that way people could use the Nightbot commands in there, but now it's going crazy now. But you know what? That's actually good for, you know what? Actually, this is really good for the more you chat in a chat room, the higher the algorithm sets you on YouTube. So maybe this will help. Maybe this will help. Who knows? Who knows? All right, so here's the one you want to know about, Drunk Uncle. It says, triple take. What to make of Nate Diaz's farewell fight, UFC fight against Hamzat Chimaev, or however you say it. Chimaev.
Hamzat Chimaev.
Yeah, like that. I'll let you say it.
Yeah. Basically, like, with people like Hamzat and Habib, you take the H and the K and you switch them. Then it's like,
What's up, Freckles?
Hamzat.
Yeah. Still, especially right now because my freaking tooth is loose and I got to get it secured again. I thought implants don't come loose. It keeps coming off the post. Anyways.
Explosive about her implants coming loose.
Uh-oh. Ida, however you say, oh wait, no, I'm not going to say thank you because the same one followed us last night, I think, and then they threw up it was very close, and then they threw up a whole bunch of commercials in the chat, so I'm not going to thank them just quite yet. Let's see if it happens. Anyways.
Yeah. Let's hear what they got to say.
Yeah. So let's hear what they got to say. You're talking about the fight, right? Nate Diaz's last fight on his UFC contract is gonna be huge. It's gonna be so huge. What's up, Find the Right Passion? And also extremely difficult. Diaz, the former UFC title challenger and one of the biggest stars in MMA, has been booked to fight unbeaten sensation. I'll let you say the word, but yeah, it's definitely him. They're fighting.
Hamzat Chimaev.
In a 5-round welterweight bout to headline UFC 279 on September 10th in Vegas. It's the fight that triggered a massive reaction from fighters and fans across social media. Is Getsum, are you still in here? Are we gonna do this? Remember, didn't we say next time Diaz fights, we're all gonna fly to Vegas and go watch it? Do you guys want to fly to Las Vegas?
Say like,
huh?
If it's in September, can we move our trip to September instead of October?
We could. We could.
I can't afford a ticket to that though.
We'll get shitty tickets. You just want to be able to say you're in the building and drunk. You forget you're with me. Yeah. Right? You buy the shittiest ticket at the very top level, and when I show up we'll take my wheelchair too, and you guys can push me into my wheelchair, and they're like, well, sir, how are you going to get way up there to the top? And I'll be like, oh, I didn't know. This is the only ticket I could afford. And they're like, okay, hold on. And then they take us a little bit lower. That's the trick. Yeah. I do it all the time. Like at the Shoreline Amphitheater in San Francisco, Mountain View, they have a big, huge grassy area. And a lot of times for their events, they'll do, all right, you can sit on the grass for $10. So I'll buy the $10 grass ticket, right? And then I'll get there in my wheelchair, and they're like, you know what, sir, we don't allow wheelchairs on the grass. I'm like, why not? I take my wheelchair on the grass all the time. Well, sir, it's just one of our one of our policies, so we're going to have to move you up a little bit, and we're going to put you over here in the stands. I do it all the time. Yeah. You know, you got to, you know, when you're handicapped all your fucking life, you got to work it a little bit. Hold on, let's go. Let's see how much the tickets cost. I wonder if they can. What did they say? $279. UFC 279 tickets. Wouldn't you like to be able to tell your kids, "Hey, look, I was there. I was there the last time Nate Diaz fought.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm starting to think that this might be something that I have to go to.
That's what I'm thinking. Oh, shit. No frickin' way.
$1,000.
The cheapest ticket you can buy is in section 2. Let me see if you guys can see this on the screen. Section 200. Section 200. Level 211. So this, let's see. It's in yellow. It's flashing yellow and green. It's way the hell up there. And look, and its price is $653 a person. Yeah, I don't think I don't think we're going to. I don't think we're gonna go to this. Sorry. You know what? If it was $200, I would buy the ticket. Even being up there in the nosebleeds. But for $653 fucking dollars.
Just curious, what's the closest ticket that they have now? That, I mean, since you have it on the screen.
Floor G.
Like if they have like I think a good place to be would be, you know, of course, either C or G.
Okay, well they got floor G and C. They're $12,723 each. $12,700. You know, I think it's more expensive on this one just because it's Nate Diaz's fight. What do you think? What is their normal price, I wonder?
I don't know.
Holy shit. Holy shit. I cannot believe.
I think I looked up one. I can't even remember what fight it was, but I think the cheapest I found was like $1,200. But it was a championship fight. And this isn't even a championship fight, but.
Oh, and by the way, that's not including fees. Oh, but wait, how many tickets? You can only get 2 or 4 tickets. So I'm guessing. No, for 2 tickets it's $1,306. For 4 tickets it's $2,000. Yeah, no, thank you. We got to win the lottery if we want to go see this fight.
But I wonder if, like, goodness, I wish that one dude was here that shows around Vegas. Like, if they had it, like, if you went and tailgated and they had it, like, on a fucking huge screen, like, outside of the arena, and you, like, tailgated. Because you're there. I mean, you're not in the building, but you're there.
Well, if you wanted to do that, we could tailgate. So my truck does have an electrical plug on there. We could take we could take my LG TV and my Apple TV, and we could live stream it to the TV in the back of my truck and watch it in the freaking parking lot.
No. What I'm saying is, I've seen this at, like, you know, big, like, football games and stuff like that. The people that can't make it in,
Yeah.
like, they have a huge, like, 100-foot screen that's, like, if you can't get in the NBA Finals, you can still be outside the arena, and they have the game going on like a 100-foot television.
Well, actually, you know what? I do have a I have a very expensive projector we could hook up. We could hook up a very expensive projector to my Apple TV and shine it on the wall at the T-Mobile Arena.
No, I'm saying they might already be doing that. They might already do.
I don't know if Kalen would know. I'd have to ask him. Or Richard Hertz.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let's ask the crazy man.
I bet they do. You know, because I see it a lot of the times with basketball games and football games.
Hold on. Let me send a message to Richard Hertz. Honestly,
But just like aftermath of the, you know, the fight, that would be interesting to see. You know, to be there when everybody comes out, and we might run into Diaz at a nightclub a few hours later or something.
Well, I think it'd be good to be in Vegas during that time. Yeah, we could definitely possibly run into him. You know, we could get high with them or something, you know. What's up, Donnie? Is my nephew out there? Did Levi show up today? Huh? I think it would be definitely... And you know me, I'm good at meeting people. What's up, Sage? You know I'm good about meeting people. I'm really good at sneaking my way in. But so it's definitely it's set now for sure. It's all for sure. What? You're a pain in my ass.
This is, you know, how much I think about the Matrix. I said from the very beginning, this is the only fight that I don't want to see Hamzat or Diaz do.
Yeah.
Never wanted to see it. Because of my bias. Like, I don't know what to think. Like, it doesn't matter which one wins or loses. Like, it's not gonna weird.
Yeah. I mean, you know, they're both... I think you'd be more upset if Diaz loses than Hamzat. Because Hamzat's still going to be fighting. Huh.
Yeah, because if Hamzat loses, then that's going to take away from his star power. You know, because everybody thinks, you know, I mean, he kind of he got exposed that he was an actual human with Gilbert Burns, you know, because he didn't just run through him.
Yeah.
But yeah, if he loses to Diaz, that's going to take a huge hit on his career. And then I personally don't want to see Diaz lose on his last fight.
I think Donnie's running the show now, he said. Dude, look how much bigger he is than me. Holy shit. He's a big old monster. Would you go UFC fight for Dad? Would you go make $10 million for me? Huh? Carol's like, I'm going to watch for free. You know, I don't agree with all that. I don't agree on watching something for free. You know, it's just not... I'm not saying you guys are... I'm not talking bad about you guys. I just, you know... I've owned a business. Well, my wife did. And I own a plumbing company. And it's not fun when people go around and get stuff for free. Yeah, do I think they're charging you way too fucking much money? Yes. What do we pay for a fight normally, Drunk? Like $70?
Yeah.
You know?
I think it went like 75 now.
Yeah.
But that's only because I have the ESPN Plus already, which I do not like having because my credit card says I'm paying Disney.
Yep.
We all know that I hate Disney. Hated Disney for a long time. Not super excited about giving money to Disney, but
yeah,
it's what it is.
But it's all good. Well, we get to watch the fights, and I get to, and Drunk Uncle shares his. I'm part of his family now, so I'm on his family plan for his ESPN Plus. But then Drunk Uncle's on. You're on my HBO family plan, right? Did I give you HBO? So, I gave you HBO, or did I give you Disney Plus? I think I gave you HBO.
No, I think you've given me several, but I just the HBO must have been that was because of the documentary and also the Sopranos.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, but I've totally forgotten about that. I haven't used it.
Dude, HBO's got some good shit on there. HBO's got some real good stuff on there.
All right, so we've literally trailed off a lot. So what do they got to say about this? Or did you already read it? I forgot.
I pretty much read it, but let's see what they're saying. They said Diaz, the former title champion, is one of the biggest stars in MMA history. Has been booked to fight unbeaten sensation Khamzat. I'm not even gonna say his name in a 5-round welterweight bout to headline the UFC 279. It's a fight that triggered a massive reaction from fighters and fans across the media. Social media, I should say. In the latest edition of Triple Take, MMA junkies Danny Segura, Matt Wells, and Simon Samano share their thoughts. This being Diaz's swan song, and whether it was the fight to make. And Danny Segura says, "I'm not a fan of this fight." Oh, I'm not surprised, motherfuckers. We all knew the UFC was trying to make Khamzat versus Nate Diaz happen at all costs, and we also knew that UFC was likely going to get their way. As usual, given the lack of leverage fighters have in controlling their careers with the company. I'll just lay my cards out immediately. I am not a fan of this fight. It's a huge fight. let's see, the biggest fight for Diaz outside of McGregor, and I won't deny the build will be full of interesting banter and sound bites from both fighters, but outside of that, these two have no business being in the same octagon. Dana White is right that Diaz has only won one fight in the last 5 years, and meanwhile, Hamzat is unbeaten, legit title contender who's part of the elite club at welterweight and probably middleweight too. This is a big mismatch. So they're already saying that Diaz is going to get their ass kicked, it sounds like.
Diaz gets his ass kicked a lot, but we see what happens when you kick Diaz's ass. Nothing happens. He's still there. He's still coming at you. Half of his face hanging off, blood everywhere.
Right?
That's why people love Nate Diaz. Like he that guy will die standing on his feet.
Yeah. So let's say they say I love what Diaz has done for MMA. I don't think he's finished, and I still see big fights for him on the horizon. But Hamzat was not on my list. The Chechen, however you say it, monster is on a completely different trajectory. Huh?
Chechenian.
Okay, there we go. Monster is on a completely different trajectory. Diaz is on the money fight track, while Hamzat is on the fast lane to a UFC championship belt. The fight against Diaz is a detour from his path to UFC champion, which is what we ultimately want to see. Apart from the competition aspect, it's not like Chimaev needs the Diaz rub. He's already big star and growing. Also, Diaz is a living legend of the sport. He's brought millions of dollars in fans to the UFC and has left a giant mark in the sport. Fighters of this stature deserve better exits from their premier company in the world. They deserve fights that may not promise a win, but at the very least promise to bring out the best in them. I don't think Hamzat fight will do that. Think about it. This might be Diaz's last UFC fight ever. Well, it is. He said he's not going to fight again, right?
Yeah, you never know with him, though. He might change his mind at the last minute. He might go out and do like 1 or 2 boxing matches and be like, yeah, I'll do Bellator or something like that.
Oh, maybe. He's basically just saying that it's all because everybody will come to see a Nate Diaz fight, and they want to get all their money's worth out of Diaz, so they're going to bring Diaz and Hamzat together. That's what they're saying. That's all it is.
My take on it, and I've talked with other people, and they've kind of related it to wrestling. Like, not the wrestling I do, but like pro wrestling, like WWE or whatever.
Uh-huh.
They're like, okay, so you have these characters, blah, 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 blah. Let's say my favorite character was, Hulk Hogan or something, and it's Hulk Hogan's last fight. They want to, generally, since it is their last fight, they do lose because they're getting older, blah, 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 blah. But they're handing the reins of their fan base to the person that beat them. And I can see that because there's going to be a lot of Diaz fans. I don't run into too many people that love MMA, but I bet if you find a Diaz fan, you also find a Hamzat.
Possibly, I don't know.
This is kind of like handing the reins over to Hamzat, and like you're the newer, younger, faster, stronger version of me.
I gotcha.
They have kind of the same character. Like, I don't give a fuck you, even though Hamzat's got the, he's a shit talker. He's a shit talker, just like Diaz, just from 2 different sides of the world,
Yeah. Oh, by the way, before I forget, Richard says, he says, no, I don't have a hookup. I wouldn't waste your money. Yeah, he says no. He says, tell Drunk Uncle to fucking pick a new fighter, basically.
I have 2 fighters and they're both fighting. What the fuck does that mean?
Like Sneaky Pete says, it's his last hurrah, and Dana White needs to get every last dime out of him, right? How much is Dana White worth now? He's worth like freaking what? Almost $1 billion, if not more. Isn't he a billionaire now? I don't know.
He doesn't even own the UFC anymore.
Yeah, but he's still the president, so he still makes. He sold it, so he made money off of selling it, right?
Yeah.
And then he's still making money as being the president. You still get a CEO. You still get a salary for being the president, right? He also
He's big into gambling. I don't know if he's good at it or not, but
let's see, Dana White net worth. Let's look it up.
that'll hack away at your worth real quick when you're in Las Vegas all the time.
He's 52. This was last updated July 3rd of 2022. His net worth is roughly $500 million. He's the current president of the Ultimate Fighting Championship. He, let's see. In 2016, the company was sold to a group of investors, but White remained president. How much did they sell it for, though? It doesn't say. It doesn't say. But UFC broke the pay-per-view industry's all-time record for earning over $222 million of revenue in 2010. Wow. So he's worth over half a billion dollars. Must be nice. Must be nice. Here's one other person. You know what? There's one other person I want to look up. Dave Ramsey.
I heard that Dana White done so well at a casino one night that they kicked him out.
Really?
I didn't know that was possible.
I didn't know that was either. He's worth $200 million.
They told him not to come back or something like that.
Well, that does. You know what? I've been told that too. I got told that at this casino. They thought I was counting cards at playing blackjack, right? But they had a machine that shuffles the cards every single frickin' turn. There's no way you can count cards on the machine, and they thought I was doing it.
Yeah. If I remember correctly, I think he left with like $2 million. I don't know how much he went in with. If I remember correctly, he left with his payout was $2 million.
Wow.
And they were like, "Don't come back," or "You got to go," or something.
Well, I don't have that much money. All right, so let's talk a little bit about government, and let's see what people are. Food. Let's talk food stamps. How much? What is the most you can make to get food stamps? I don't know what this is, but it's an interesting topic to me. So, what do you think is the highest income for food stamps that you can make, Drunk Uncle? I haven't read the article yet. You know, I don't read the articles until I read them with you guys.
Depending on the state. Depending on the state.
Does it say? It's federal, isn't it? Yeah, for federal. Americans who apply for federal supplementary nutrition assistance program are required to meet an extended set of eligibility to qualify. And one has to do it. So it's federal. So it's the same all the way across the board.
Okay. And this is annual income that we're basing it off of?
Yeah, we can do that. If they go down to months, then we can divide it up. Let's say annual.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's easier if we go by months. I'd say if you make less than...
Well, then do months. That's fine.
$1,200 a month.
Less than $1,200 a month. I think it's more like less than $2,500 a month. I'm gonna raise it up a little bit. I'm gonna say $2,500 a month. All right. Okay, so Americans who apply for federal supplement benefit. Oh, we already read that. SNAP, formerly known as food stamps, is a federal program administered by the U.S. Department of Agriculture that provides food purchasing assistance to low-income households. By the way, have you ever seen? There's a good meme, and it says, what do they call? The Department of Agriculture brags about giving free food to millions and millions of Americans, but then they put a sign up in the forest that says, "Please don't feed the animals because they will become dependent upon us and die." Anyways, everyone who lives together and purchases and prepares meals together is grouped together as one SNAP household. That's the case even if they purchase and prepare meals separately. In most cases, you are not eligible for SNAP benefits if an institution gives you most of your meals. But there are
I didn't think
exceptions.
about more than one person per household, so yeah, the money, that's going to be a factor as well.
Well, let's see. Let's see if we can figure it out. In terms of income eligibility, the USDA looks at both gross income and net income. Normally, your household must meet both the gross and net income limits, or you are not eligible for SNAP and can't receive benefits. The exceptions are households with an elderly or disabled person, in which case you only need to meet the net income limit. For purposes of SNAP, gross income in a household's total non-excluded income before any deductions have been made, and net income is gross income minus allowable deductions. Hold on, let's see. Gross income is a household's total. Okay, I get it now. If all members of your household
Gross total net is what's left over after expenditure.
Yeah, I thought they said net for both of them. That's what was confusing me. All right, if all members of your household receive temporary assistance for needy families, supplemental security income, or in some places other general assistance, your household might be deemed categorically eligible for SNAP because you've already been determined eligible for another means-tested program. The current income eligibility limits listed below apply to households in the 48 continuous states and the District of Columbia that apply for SNAP between October 1st, 2021 through September 30th, 2022. So let's see what they are. Oh, it doesn't. Let's see. Where is it? Where is it? SNAP gross or net income are higher in Alaska if you live so. Where's the numbers? They don't show you the fucking numbers. Don't you hate it when these do this? Okay. Let's see if I can find it on this other webpage. They don't tell you the whole entire fucking thing. Let me see if I can find it now. Okay, here we go. Here it is. Alright, so a household size of 1. Your gross monthly income. You were actually close, Drunk. You can only make $1,396 a month to get food stamps. Dude, who can live off of $1,396 a month? Now the
people in Mississippi,
huh?
People in Mississippi, Alabama.
I wonder. Yeah, but I mean, that makes me wonder though. Do they consider so if you get what do you call it? So if you get housing, does that count towards your income because you're getting free housing? I would think that would count towards your income, wouldn't you? But I'm guessing not.
No, income is money that you've earned.
Yeah.
Well, and then if you get free housing, you don't really see that money anyway. So there's no movement of the money.
But to me, that's considered income.
I don't think. I mean, I'm not on government housing, but I would think that they wouldn't send you a check and say this is for the rent. You know.
So that number is
money.
So the only people basically that can get this money is if you're living on welfare already. It sounds like to me. What do you think? $1,200 a month. That's before taxes. That's before you pay your electricity bill. That's before you pay for well, I guess not food, right?
Yeah.
Let's think. So Arkansas. What is it? Arkansas is what's the cheapest state to live in the country? It's Arkansas or something like that, isn't it?
I'd say Mississippi would be my.
Mississippi. What's up, Redwater?
My fault.
Richard Hurst says I could live off that. $13.96 per month would cover most of your bills plus your lizard lap dance addiction. Oh my gosh, Richard. No, but seriously, Sneaky Pete says try Kentucky. You say Tennessee. Is that what you said, Drunk Uncle?
Mississippi.
Mississippi. Let's go to apartments.com. I bet you. So they'll probably know. Local apartments near you. I wonder if you can search just the whole entire country and what the cheapest apartments would be. I
might not. The cheap places to live in Mississippi ain't in an apartment building.
What would you call it?
Mobile home.
What's up, is Andy in? Hey, what's up, Andy? I hope you're feeling better. Well, let's just type in Mississippi. Mississippi. Let's just do the state of Mississippi. 127 apartments available, and let's sort by lowest to highest. Rent low to high. Okay, $349. Let's see what you get for $349. Oh, let's see, 304. I don't. It says $349, but then here we go. The bar furnished. Oh, it's per person. Oh, it's just you're renting. I see what it is. It's a room. That's all you're doing. For $399, you're getting a room. That's all it is.
Well, that must include all your utilities then.
I don't know. I didn't look. Let's look at this place. 1 bedroom, 1 classic apartment, and this is $1,089. Okay, 3 bedroom, 3 bathroom classic. Okay, so this would be where you're sharing it with other people. All utilities included with an electric cap, though. If you go over the cap, then you're screwed. High-speed internet provided. It's furnished with the garbage disposal, microwave, in-unit washer and dryer. But that's 3 person in a 3-bedroom apartment. Let's see what the floor plan looks like. What's up, Don?
These are probably apartments that are close to a campus, seems like.
I would guess so, right? Okay, so let's see. Yeah, College View. They're definitely those are student apartments. Okay. What's another state? Let's look up Arkansas or Kansas. State. Arkansas State. That's not the whole entire state. Oh, it's you looking near the university. I gotcha. That's why it was doing that drunk, because it didn't give us the state of Mississippi. It just gave us Mississippi. I wonder how we could look this up. Okay, how about this? We'll go average apartment. Let's see. Average apartment rent in Mississippi. Mississippi. Do you remember as a kid saying M-I cook good letter? Do you remember doing that when you were a kid?
All I remember is HE double hockey sticks.
Oh, there you go. All right, so it says in 2020 December, the average rent in Mississippi for an apartment was $1,150. That's average, which is an average of 78 cents a square foot. So let's say you get a 400 square foot apartment. So you're paying about $400 in rent, but then you got to pay for electricity and all kinds of stuff like that. An actual bug got into your compressor plus a capacitor needed replacing for the immediate fix. At least you have air conditioning. Hey, there you go. Glad your AC's back on. He's throwing up a lot today. I'm sorry to hear that, Andy. That sucks. Yeah, Hemi's like, I could have fixed that for $5. Nothing costs $5 anymore. Oh, there we go. Don Breaks singing it for us.
It's weird you say that, Andy. Like when I first bought this house, like the air conditioner went out like the same day that I moved in. And so I had a guy come look at it. And he was like, oh, there's a bug in here. And I was like, so can you fix it? He's like, I'll just pull it out. I was like, wait a minute, you mean like a bug, like a computer bug or like a bug? He's like, no, a bug. It got in between where the electricity moves back and forth. So I guess it might be somewhat common for that to happen.
Okay, well, here we go. It says Grand Forks, North Dakota is the cheapest rent in the United States. It says a studio apartment is $676. So if you're only allowed to make $1,200 a month before taxes in order to get food stamps, that leaves you so 500 minus taxes though. So it leaves you about $300 for electricity, heat, water. Well, water's probably included. Water normally gets included, and trash get included. What else do you have to pay when you have an apartment? Cable. So no cable, no cell phone. So basically, anybody who wants to get food stamps in the United States has to be on welfare or homeless.
Yeah.
So there you go, folks. And I don't think that's right, because, you know what? I see people rolling up in fucking Lincoln Navigators and they pull out their EBT card to go buy themselves fucking food. And they buy some of the most expensive shit. Like, you're standing, you know, back in the old days, I remember when they actually had the food stamps where they had to pull the little freaking coupons out of the book and, you know, hand them over. Now they give you a little credit card because it's less embarrassing. You know, I think you should be embarrassed.
Once you start racking up kids, you know, it's much easier to get it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Red Water says, I wish I was on welfare. I don't know. I don't know if you want to. Says on Google, the 3 cheapest states are Mississippi, Arkansas, and Oklahoma.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Yeah, illegals get better bennies than the veterans. You're exactly right, Nelly. And you know, there's a guy that I used to listen to. I don't even know if he has a show on anymore. His name was Michael Savage. And he says that like $1 billion a year in California alone are wasted on medical because illegal aliens, because they don't have insurance. So what do? They just go to the emergency room, because you know what? You go to the emergency room and they have to treat you no matter what. So you know what Michael Savage's theory is? He said, you know how to save $1 billion a year in California? Stick a security guard or a cop in every single emergency waiting room. And if you don't got a American citizenship card, then get the fuck out. You're not allowed service. Could you imagine what the Democrats would say if we tried to do that?
Or you could, you know, they come in with, you know, having a heart attack, like, you know, fucking help them out, Jesus Christ. But if they're illegally, then they're treated and then they are escorted back to their native country.
That's possible. Dude, Andy, so you, wait a minute. Andy, you have to buy a brand new air conditioner? Oh, and a furnace? Oh. Oh, man. That's expensive. What is that?
I guess I got lucky that they were just able to pull out the actual bug that was in there.
Dude, well, like, who was it? Jeannie Smith. She had to get a new air conditioner put on her house, and it had to get craned in and shit like that. She said it was like freaking 14 or 15 grand. Yeah, Andy says $22,000. $22,000. No, Sneaky Pete, I'm not saying they should be denied health care, but you know what I mean? We need to find a way for these illegals that come in here. Because think about it. Do you know why you pay so much when you go to the hospital? It's all because, you know, when these people, the illegal aliens come in, or even the poor white people, the poor every people that don't pay their bills. So they got to make up for it. Like when you buy something on eBay, like a mug or something, you know why you pay more money for it? Because you got to raise your prices enough to cover all the times that the post office drops your shit. Yeah, it's going to get higher. You're right, Andy. It's the longer you wait, the more expensive that air conditioner is going to get. All right, guys, I think we're going to have a fundraiser for Andy so we can get a new air conditioning unit. Holy shit. You know what Gra's going to say? Gra's gonna be, I know Gra already. He's gonna be like, you know, Andy, you can go down, you just go down to that a pawn shop. You can buy yourself one of them window ACs for like $195. Just stick one of those motherfuckers in each room. That's all you gotta do. Kind of true, though. That's what I did at my house. I couldn't afford air conditioning and heater. Oh, you got the financing?
Yeah,
Well, there you
your
go.
electricity bill look like though?
Yeah,
'Cause they're not nearly efficient.
yeah, I know. Well, that's what I got in here is a window air conditioner. Why didn't prices
Well,
go
yeah,
down
I
after
mean-
Trump lowered corporate tax? The prices of everything did go down, Redwater. They did go down. But then Biden came in.
There's really no need for central air where you're at.
No, but still. Damn, but Wayne, what state are you? Wait, you're in Kentucky, you said though, right? Kentucky's probably a lot cheaper. He lives in Colorado, in a major city, so it's a lot more expensive. Yeah. Oh, the EPA. Don't even bring that stuff up. Don't even bring that shit up. Anyways.
And all they had to go away from the Freon or
Yeah.
something.
Oh, there you got to pay a tax. You got to pay a fee for them to get rid of the Freon. You got to pay a fee for them to dispose of the Freon. You got to pay a fee for recycling for the new Freon.
Well, what I was told, and this was several years ago when my dad died. He left me his trailer.
Yeah.
Rented out the trailer, blah 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 blah, and my uncle had told me, he's like, you have to fill the air conditioner basically every season. I'm like, all right, whatever. I
Yeah.
had a customer that worked in that field. I had him come out off the clock doing this, and he said, something about the EPA. Before too long, I'm not going to be able to do this. He said like 1 or 2 years. And I was like, well, what am I supposed to do? He was like, well, you can just put in window units. But if you want to have this thing switched out, if you buy used, it'll be looking at about, $5,000-$6,000. And this was on a mobile home that was only worth tax value $4,300.
Yeah.
So,
By the way, guys, Discord chat is open if you guys want to jump in and get in the chat room with us. No, Redwater, if you hire somebody and all they do is they cut the pipe and release the Freon, then you're messing with the wrong person. That's not how they do it. Ask Hemi. And I'm a retired plumber, and I've had to braze copper pipe before. I've watched those guys. No, they come out, they have a vacuum, they suck it out. They put it in a tank. They do not just get rid of the Freon and let it float into the air. There's no way. You'll lose your license so freaking quick if you get caught doing that. It's not even funny. And if you don't know, Freon is awful smelling. Freon is awful smelling. Dude, I cannot wait to go to the dentist next week. My stupid implant, or I don't know if it's an implant or not. I think it's a cap. Remember the same one that got knocked out when we were in Las Vegas? It's loose again. They have to cement it down again.
yeah, and he tried to convince me that we'd gotten into a fight the night before. And I was like, what? What?
I did.
I remembered everything.
I was like, drunk, you don't remember? You were so fucking high and drunk. We got in a big old fight. Look, you knocked my freaking tooth out. Yeah, Redwater, you gotta be. You don't mention that. FBI watches my channel. Don't mention that on here. You'll get yourself in trouble. You will definitely get yourself in trouble. Holy shit! You're getting a 4-ton air conditioning. Wow, that's a lot of fucking. That's a huge. You must have a huge house, Andy. 4-ton. Trying to think. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. It's been a while. It's been a while.
Like it weighs 4 tons? Jesus.
No, that's just it's a 4 tons of you know what? Hemi Ram will have to explain it to you. It doesn't weigh 4 tons.
Oh, okay. That's what I was saying. I was like, was he living in a damn warehouse?
No, I think it's the pressure. 4 ton is how much. You know what?
I got you.
Don't ask me. Don't ask me. You do 4 times 17 Cs for less than 22. So I had a 700 square foot house. So I mean, I didn't have to worry about all that stuff. Anyways, I don't know. Should we do some prison pen pals? We haven't done that in a while. Tons of BTUs. Okay, yeah, okay, that makes sense. So, do you know what BTUs are, Drunk Uncle? British thermal units?
I know that the acronym and what it, the terminology, but no, I don't understand what it is. Is it pressure?
No, no,
Power?
it's how much. So BTUs is how much gas is used, how much gas you have to burn, or how much gas it burns in order to receive the heat that it's wanting to put out. So it's the same thing with your air conditioners. If you want to have a nice cold air conditioner, you want more tonnage going through to get better cooling. Like you ever look at window air conditioners? You can get a 5,000 BTU air conditioner, and it's like nothing. It'll heat like a 5 foot by 5 foot room is the only thing it'll air condition. So then you can go buy yourself a 10,000 BTU, which will do like a 300 square foot room, which is 30 by 10. That's all right, Andy. You know, Andy, we're gonna leave Andy alone. It just sucks. It just sucks at how expensive everything is. But you know what? That's part of owning a house. That's what comes with it. At least you're getting it done properly. Cause I never understand. People will have $1 million fucking house. It's the most expensive thing that you ever buy for your house. But then you don't. But then you sit there and you won't fix it properly. Especially water issues or air conditioning or heating. Because, you know, if you have a leaky air conditioning vent, you know, and that condensation builds up, you can frickin' destroy the inside of your framing, the inside of your walls with mold and all kinds of shit. So doing it right, that's good. That's good. Definitely good.
I was quite shocked at how much it cost me to have mold removed from underneath my house.
Drunk Uncle, yeah, he was telling me.
I was just like, oh, should I even do this? Like, should I just go back to renting? Like, what the fuck? How often is this going to happen?
How long did you own the house when you had to pay for that?
Not long. Not long. But I didn't do my due diligence and get a proper inspector to inspect the house.
I gotcha.
It was a friend of the family.
I gotcha. You bought the house from a friend of the family?
No, I use a friend of the family as an inspector.
Oh.
I mean, they were a contractor or something, so they said that they were qualified to do it, and he's like, I'll just do it for you. I was like, okay.
Well, yeah, I can see. I mean, it's hard to turn down free when somebody offers, you know. It is what it is. It is what it is.
Done and over with. Whatever.
Oh wait, here's a new inmate inmate site. It's called Inmate Connection. They only have a total of 10 women on here. Well, there we go. Hold on, let me put it on the screen. Richard Hertz, are you here? Richard likes checking out the inmates. Should we do inmate searches, or should we do I don't like this website, or should we show you what the inmate looks like and see what they're in jail for? What the prisoner is in for? We can do that.
Yep.
All right. Hold on, you know, let's look up Clayton County. Because that's in Georgia, and that's where we've been watching our shows. Clayton County, Georgia. I think I saw an inmate search. Let's see if we can search their inmate. Willow Pie is in the house, in the heezy. Alright, should we just look in the 48-hour docket book? Do they show pictures, though? Let me see if they show pictures. Oh, they don't show pictures. They don't show pictures. Dude, there's a lot of cruelty to children down there. Let's go to Madera Inmate Inquiry. Alright, here we go. We're gonna look in Madera. But so Madera, alright, this somebody give me an initial, like the last name. Or the drunk, do you want to give it to me? We got to get somebody to give us the last name so we can look, because you have to look it up by by name. But I can just put in like A or B or C or D, you know.
Like Johnson or something common.
You want to look up Johnson? We can look up Johnson. Okay. Let's look up J's then. Last name starts with a J. Do you want to look up a female or a male? Or oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Just the very first one that pops up.
And just say interesting photos.
Just say, is this an interesting enough photo for you? Tell me when it pops on the screen. Their last name is Jackson. And then we'll go to R for Ronnie afterwards. Can you see Mr. Jackson?
Yes.
Does he look interesting enough for you?
No, I haven't seen other photos.
Okay. Okay, hold on. I gotta zoom in so you can see him better. Alright, so this last name of James looks pretty interesting. He'll be popping up on your screen pretty soon. Oh, there's a lady in there. There's a Johnson that's a lady too. There's a Johnson that's a guy. There's a Jones wearing his mask. There's a Johnson spelled really weird. Unless they just spelt it wrong. So there's not a lot of J's in here. There's only like 10 people in the J's.
Guy with the chest tattoo.
You want to look at the guy with the chest tattoo. Alright, so let me put him up on the screen. We're only going to show his face and his last name, folks. Let's play the game. What do you think this gentleman is in jail for? This is in Madera County, California, Central Valley. Right? He's got, let's see. He's got, what kind of tattoo? He's got this tattoo right here. That's a, barbed wire. What does barbed wire mean? Isn't that something, doesn't that have like some kind of meaning in when you get a tattoo?
I don't know. It could be the crown. You know, didn't they say like Jesus wore a barbed wire crown or something?
Yeah. Willow said he doesn't look very healthy. So what do you got? So what do you think? I am gonna guess. Ronnie says domestic violence. Wayne says assault. It's
narcotics or larceny.
I'm gonna have to say meth.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Narcotics.
Carol says assault. Redwater says cattle rustling. All right, hold on a second. I'm going to turn it off for just one real quick second because I'm going to open it up and I'm going to try and make this a little bit different. So, no, I don't think I can do it. Let me see if this will make it big enough so you guys can't see what he's in for yet. Because normally we try and give you their... Nope, you're going to see it all. All right, so his name is Stephen J. Johnson. He was booked on July 1st. Oh, he's from North Fork. He's from where I'm at. Oh, shit. So he's in jail for rearrest, revoked probation, unlawful to drive unlicensed, evidence of financial responsibility, so he didn't have insurance on his car. He didn't have registration on his car either. You know, if you don't have a license, don't drive with no license plate on your car. Driving greater than 55 miles per hour on the highway. And possession of a controlled substance. There we go. We finally got it.
That's one page. It has 2 pages.
Oh, whoa. Like. It does. I was going to say, because there's no bond. How is he still in jail? Rearrest and revoke a probation. So they revoked his probation. Unlawful to drive. And trespass on a private property. So they gave him 12 days in court. Looks like 12 days. So he's going to get out. Oh, it doesn't have a release date, though. Maybe because he's on parole or probation. I want to look at the girl. I want to see why she's in jail. Vandalism. Holy shit, $10,000 for vandalism. Scottina. She got arrested on the 17th, and she's still in jail. Holy shit. She hasn't gone to court yet either. Wow. Alright, let's see. I want to look at this guy. This guy looks pretty interesting. This James guy. Benjamin James Dillon. He was arrested on February 1st, 2022 in Madeira. Attempted receiving a stolen property, possession of a controlled substance for sale, 1,000 to 5,000 pills. Holy shit. 1,000 to 5,000 pills. Transport, import, sells, and furnishes, administers, gives away, or offers a controlled substance. Possession of narcotics, controlled substance for sale. Paraphernalia. Dude, he has 9 plus another, has 13 charges. They gave him 8 months in a state prison. For theft, he has a $10,000 bond. For violation, he has a protection order. He has a $10,000 bond. So that's $20,000 in bond so far. He has $75,000 for stolen property, plus another $75,000, so $150,000 bond. He's got almost $200,000 in bond. Holy shit. Wow. All right, Ronnie said to go to the R's. I think Ronnie wants us to go to the R's because his name ends in an R, or his name starts with an R. Let's look at the R's. How many? There's 3 pages of R's. All right, Drunk Uncle, we'll let you choose again. Tell me one. Actually, I can just go slowly right now because you're gonna catch up anyways. I'm gonna see if there's somebody I think is interesting looking. Dude, this guy's got a 70s porno stash here. Holy shit, this dude got beat the fuck up. I want to see what he's in jail for. Here's an Antifa looking guy. Oh my gosh, what the fuck is this? Whoa, I don't know if that's a girl or a guy even. All right, hold on. First off, let's discuss this. I think it's a female. But what do you think? Tell me when you see it, Drunk. You'll know what I'm talking about. Ultimate says, dude looks like he sniffs coke for breakfast. They're gonna put him under the jail for all those. Ronnie's like, I'll take Spanish names that start with an R. Oh my.
Female.
You think it's a female? I think it's a female too, but I mean, this is this chick, it's gotta be drugs. It's gotta be drugs. Yeah. It's more likely a girl, but still though, it's just, wow. Alright, let's see what she's in jail for. Rearrest and Selena, so it is a female. She's 180 pounds. She does not look 180 pounds in that picture. How tall is she? 5'7" and 180 pounds. That's a pretty thick girl, isn't it? She does not look that heavy. So let's see. Rearrest, revoke probation, $25,000 bond. Another rearrest, revoke probation, another $25,000 bond. Vandalism. Bring drugs to jail. She took drugs in the prison, so she got 365 days for that. A whole bunch of counts of vandalism. She only has 1 page at least. So she pled to vandalism. Let's say release date. She's going to be in there until December 9th, 2022. Wow. At least she gets out for Christmas. You think drugs and prostitution, Carol? Might be right. Let's look at the Antifa guy. Let's see what Antifa's in jail for. Assault with a deadly weapon other than a firearm. They committed him to a state mental hospital for the maximum of 2 years. He was committed. Wow. This guy is committed. Vandalism of greater than $50,000. What the hell did this guy do? Hold on. Alexander Reams. Let's see if we can look him up. Alexander Reams, Madeira. Let's see if there's a news story on him.
State hospital, so he's certifiably psycho.
Right, here we go. Local crime news. Noah Alexander Reams. Vandalism of 50,000 or more. It doesn't say it on this one. Let's see. Local crime news. Tribune news. Nope, that's Lloyd Reams. Oh, he's got a Facebook page. Let's see if he's got a Facebook page. Let's see if this is him. Nope, that's definitely not him. They're not the same race. Doesn't say. They don't really have it. Let's see images. Let's see if we can find a picture of him that maybe we can match up. Nope, 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 and nope. Okay, never mind. I tried. Alright, let's look at the guy that got his ass beat. Francisco Ramirez Cordova. He's in jail for murder, and his bond is $1.5 million. He inflicted corporal injury on a spouse or cohabitant. So he murdered his wife, and he kicked his ass, and he kicked his wife's ass and then murdered her. Or I guess boyfriend. Who knows? Who knows? Holy shit. $1.5 million for murder. But yeah, we were watching earlier today in Georgia. They had a bond for this guy, and it was only freaking $3,000.
Does it look like his head's been split open?
Let me go back. Oh wait, I think you're right.
Looks like the cops had their way with him, and for good reason.
Dude, it's like it's angled. It's almost like they did a face-off on him. You know what I'm talking about when I say face-off? Look, it goes.
The movie with these faces or something.
Yeah. Look, it looks like it starts around his ears. It goes all the way up, and it's almost like it follows his hairline. Holy shit!
Yeah.
He definitely. Yeah. You think of the cop that fucked him up, or do you think a family member found him and fucked him up first?
But does it really matter?
It doesn't. It doesn't. Oh, there's that. This person's still in jail. You'll see it in a minute. You'll know. You've seen her before, or him, or whatever it is. Let's see. Let's see if there's anybody interesting on this page. Oh, this guy looks like he got fucked up too. Let's look at this guy. Hemi's like he got his ass kicked. So this guy's name is Ramon Rodriguez. He's 5'8", 150 pounds. He's in for battery with a $30,000 bond. Battery, 2 counts of battery. Disorderly conduct, drunk, resisting arrest, and person who commits assault by force. This guy, this guy looks like he got his ass beat pretty good too. Oh yeah. Oh, not only that, he was thrown in the dirt. The cops threw him in the dirt. You can tell. Look at all the dirt on his shirt. Let's see.
Or he was that drunk, he's just rolling around in the dirt and shit.
Oh, that's true. That's true. This guy looks like a child molester.
I've been there.
I think quite a few people have. Oh my gosh. Whoa. We don't even want to go there. I think we've looked at that one already too. Let's see. You know what? We'll go M's. I know there's a lot of M's. A lot of M's for last name. This guy is interesting looking. Let's see. Alright, this chick does not look like she belongs in prison, so it's gotta be drugs. Or DUI. I want to look, just because I can't tell if it's drugs or DUI. Could be stealing. Let's look. Well, she's a liberal, too. She's wearing her mask. Let's see. Battery by a prisoner on a non-prisoner. Out-of-county state warrants. Obstruct a resisting executive officer. 2 counts of that. Battery on a custodial officer. Holy shit, this chick's a fighter. She's out of Redding, California. She's a fighter. She's a fighter. In the words of Chris Tucker, damn. This guy, what's up with this guy's face? It's all red. Assault with a deadly weapon other than a firearm, $50,000 bond, rearrest. It says I'm not sleeping on a shirt. Antonio Magdaleno. He has no release date. He's not getting out anytime soon, it doesn't look like. Let's see what another good one looks like. See, there's a whole bunch of M's in Madeira. Jared Martin. This Martin guy looks like he's drunk as fuck. Martinez. There's a whole bunch of Martinezes. Oh, this guy, wait a minute. This guy looks like he got beat up. This guy definitely got his ass beat by somebody. He's only got one eye open. Maybe, yeah, he got beat up. You can tell he's got blood on his neck. His blood is from his lip and his nose. All right, guys, let's see. This guy is 5'7", 180 pounds. He was date of birth 4/08/19. That can't be true. He can't be 3 years old. The cops made a mistake on there. What do you think this guy's in jail for? Do you see him yet, Drunk Uncle?
Yeah.
I mean, he's all... It had to be a bar fight. Had to be a bar fight. Are my dogs drinking water too loud? That was Donnie.
Yeah, disorderly conduct.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's see what he's in
News.
for. Interfering with an officer, $50,000 bond. Resisting an officer, $50,000 bond. Battery on a peace officer, $50,000 bond. Obstructing and resisting arrest, $50,000 bond. And entering a non-commercial dwelling, $5,000 bond. So he broke into somebody's house. The cops caught him. And it looks like the cops beat the fuck out of him. And probably rightly so.
I'm thinking outside of the bar, his buddy's getting arrested. He tries to say, "Hey, what are you doing? That's my buddy. He's okay." Interfering with officer. Obstruct, resist, executive officer. And he's like, "Hey, fuck off. You know, blah, 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 blah. All right, you're going into custody." Bam. And then starts fighting him. Gets away and then runs into somewhere where he's not supposed to be.
Maybe. That's possible.
Seems like he stuck his nose into something where he should have just kept his mouth shut with with his first charge.
Yeah, that's true. This guy looks like a winner with all these tattoos on him. And look, they got him in like a weird jumpsuit. So he probably got arrested without any clothes on or something. I don't know. Holy shit. I just looked at his charges. Oops. This guy is in for lewd and lascivious acts with a child under the age of 14 years old. He's got a bail of $1.45 million. Holy fucking shit.
Wow.
Intercourse, sodomy with a person 10 years or under. I hope they beat the fuck out of this guy in jail. I'm not for, I'm not for... What am I trying to say, Drunk Uncle? Help save me from getting kicked. Sodomy.
I think that's what you're trying to say. Fuck those guys.
Yeah, but I'm just trying to say, I'm not about violence, but you know what?
Oh no, they deserve everything that they get. Doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, Andy says, don't give him a bond, just toss him in Gen Pop. Ultimate says you need to castrate him. Nell says cure for pedo is piano wire. Wow, lewd and lascivious acts with a minor under 14. That's already bad enough. But then you add on sodomy with the person 10 years or younger. Twice. Yeah. 2 counts of that. Oral copulation and intercourse with the person 10 or under. Lewd and lascivious acts. So it's not just one child. It's at least 2 children that he's doing this with. Disgusting. Disgusting. Unsolicited statutes charges. Wow. I hope they lock
this one too.
I hope they lock this guy up for a long fucking time. Wow. That's just disgusting. And I mean, you know what, guys? Granted, innocent until proven guilty, but if this guy is guilty, man, I feel so bad for those children.
You know, I'm wondering if people that get convicted of things like this,
Yeah.
when they get them to prison, if they're not kind of putting them in certain areas. And the reason I say this is I have a customer that is a prison guard, and he said most of the people in his prison are sex offenders. I didn't go as far as like, do we mean just like rape, or are we talking about like children? You know, it just came up, and it was just kind of an odd thing that, you know, I expected there wouldn't be that many of them.
Yeah.
And he was like, most of them are, and that just kind of caught me off guard. I think he said sex offenders.
Well,
so I almost wonder if like you get charged for something like that, if maybe they put you in a prison to where.
Yeah, no, you're right. Not all are guilty.
Likely to get like killed immediately, because from what I always heard about prison is they don't like people that kill women or rape women or mess with children.
So in the Santa Barbara County Jail, when I was in there, I remember we were I just gotten arrested for driving without a license, or no, it was either that or I owed tickets. Right, I was paying off my tickets. Because in Santa Barbara County, back in the old days, you could pay off your tickets by just spending. For every night you spent in jail, they give you $50 to pay off your tickets. So I used to pay off my speeding tickets that way. And so you'd go to jail, and there would be guys walking around in pink. And the minute people saw somebody in pink, they start going crazy. They'd be like, all right, look at that guy. And they'd make sure everybody looked at him, and they'd be threatening them. Because the guys wearing pink were the child molesters. They made them wear pink so they could keep an eye on them, because they knew that the inmates would kick their ass. But at the same time, it also let the inmates know that, hey, it's a child molester, so go fuck them up.
Oh, geez.
Yeah. So that you could tell that it was by whatever clothing they were wearing, you could tell what they were in for. And if I remember right, it was pink. If they were wearing pink, then they were in there for child molestation.
But this is jail, right?
This is county jail, yeah.
Okay.
County jail.
Well, this guy's the prison.
Yeah. Oh, he's a prison?
I guess. Yeah. So, you know, long term, I guess. Is that the big difference between jail and prison? Is basically the time that you're there?
Pretty much. So in Santa Barbara County, anything over 2 years, you had to go to state prison. If it was under 2 years, they kept you in the county jail. That was back in the 90s when I was getting in trouble. I don't know the exact rules, to be honest with you. But I think, yeah.
But then again, I've heard, like, if you're going to go to jail, you might as well go to prison, because prison is much cooler than jail.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm just glad I no longer get into trouble anymore. I'm not a dumbass kid, so I stay out of it. But I do remember, though, if they found out you were either you hit a woman, you hit a kid, or you raped a kid or raped a woman, you got your ass beat. You got beat bad. That's all I remember. Yeah. Let's look at this lady. She's got a nice, lovely hair. I love her hair. It's just like... Oh, she got a short... She's only got a... Wait a minute. Oh, she got a year sentence, it looks like. Kayla Monique Martinez. Rearrest. Oh, burglary. She's a burglar. She got a year. 2 years in the county jail. So, but it's only half days, right? So she's going to get out. Prison is 10 to 50 plus years, says Ultimate Gamer. Child molesters should be sent into a gorilla cage with bananas tied to their ding-dongs. Oh, no. I'm interested with this person.
I had a friend who went to prison, and he didn't serve 10 years.
No? Yeah, I think it's 2 and above.
Yeah, he done like 2.5, or I mean, maybe he got out a little early for good behavior, but he's got caught with a shitload of pot.
Yeah. Is this chick just paint her lips purple, or did she tattoo her lips? Trying to think and see. It looks like it's tattooed on almost. I had an aunt who freaking tattooed all of her makeup on. She was old as hell.
A lot of women, even older women, have tattooed eyebrows.
Yeah, that's what she did. She had her eyebrows tattooed. Alright, this guy looks like a freaking child molester, but I could be wrong. Possession of narcotic of a controlled substance for sale. Possession of controlled substance for sale, purchase if 28 to 56 grams, no bond. So it must have been like meth or something hard. Transport, sell narcotic controlled substance if over 1,360 grams.
Fentanyl.
It could be fentanyl. Administer gives away. He also, oh wow, he also had 1 to 5,000 pills of a substance. He stole a vehicle and had paraphernalia. And I thought he was going to be like a child molester looking type dude. Let's see what this chick's in jail for. She looks interesting.
He's the cook.
He's the cook, maybe. Holy shit. This is pretty high. Strong arm robbery. $150,000 bail.
And don't want to use your weak arm.
Yeah. Shoplifting. $150,000 bail. She must be a habitual shoplifter. Recklessly evading a police officer. $50,000 bail. Oops, her release.
Shoplifters. Did you ever see that video that was circulating around the internet of the jiu-jitsu instructor that detained a guy in Chicago?
No. I don't think so.
That's pretty cool.
Let's see. This Latasha Marie Matthews. Let's see. Unlisted statute. Possession of a controlled substance. Possession of paraphernalia. Another controlled substance. Interfering with an officer. Folly representing herself. So she lied to an officer. Violation of release. False imprisonment of another person. So what does she get? She got 6 months in jail. What does BJJ mean, Nelly? Weed isn't even a drug. The federal government made it illegal so the states could tax it.
BJJ is Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a woman, Hope. Also, so in Georgia, it's $1,500 bond if you get caught with less than an ounce of weed. Anything over than that is, what did they say, $5,000?
So does that really just mean $150 or $500?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. This guy, let's see. This guy looks pretty interesting. I wonder how many of these people, because it's Madera, I wonder how many of these people are legal. Oh, wait, we got to look at this guy. What's his name? William Moreno. He's got this smile on his face like, yeah, I'm in jail. And he's got tattoos all over his face. He got violation of a post-release community supervision violation. So he got released and was put in like a halfway house. And he screwed that up. Possession of a controlled substance, $50,000 bond. Driving with a suspended license. And use of a personal ID to... So he, that's one of those people that steal your identity theft. So he's been booked.
He's a smart guy.
Yeah, he's been in jail since December. Yet he still hasn't gone to court yet. So he's fighting it. He's fighting it. Let's see, what's another good last name? We'll do one more. Let's see. What name has a lot of letter? So we did R. We did M and we did J, right? Did we do the R's? I don't know if we did R's. Yeah, we did R's. There was only one, right? One page. Yeah, we did all the R's already. What is Hope talking about? Yeah, identity thieves are definitely scumbags. Trying to think of a Mexican name that has. There's Martin Garcia's. You want to see G's? Okay, we'll go to G's. Let's go to the G's. That's a good name. Whoops, what did I do? G. Here we go. Ooh, wait a minute. Hello, hello. I see a pretty lady. Oh, wait a minute. Nope, never mind. That's a dude. That's a dude. I don't know. Wait a minute. What do you think? Is that a dude or a chick? Tell me when you see her picture. From far away, she looks cute, but when you get up close, it looks like it might be a dude.
Neck looks pretty smooth. I think I'm gonna say it's a female.
You think it's a female? Okay. Let's see what she's in jail for then. It is a female. She's 5'2", 145 pounds. Theft and unlawful taking or driving of a vehicle. So she stole a car. Burglary, residential burglary. So she broke into a house and then she stole their car. Unlawful to drive unless licensed. So she has no driver's license. She didn't have a registration on the car or insurance. Theft and burglary. Wow. She got arrested today. Oh, she just got arrested today. Look at that.
So I think she broke into her boyfriend's recently ex-boyfriend's house.
Oh, is that what it is?
I try to put them together and try to figure out like what scenario may have happened.
She was born in 1990, so she is 30. It was her birthday the other day. Hey, at least she didn't go to jail over her birthday. You know.
Maybe she fucked her recently ex-boyfriend's house up because he forgot to call her on her birthday. She went crazy.
It's possible. It's possible. All right, look at this guy. This guy looks proud to be in jail. He's like sticking out his chest with his wife beater on. Oh wait, it didn't do it right.
He looks Samoan.
You think he looks Samoan? This dude right here with the wife beater on, got all tattooed up. His last name's Galvan though. He's Mexican.
Yeah. So
he got 230,000 bonds for probation and parole violations. No, Sneaky Pete, I did not do the grab the crotch. I did not do the Crocodile Dundee test, no. So he had drugs and driving on a suspended license. I thought he was going to have something better than that. Holy shit, this guy right here, he looks like a younger Guillermo Moreno. Guillermo is the guy who owns the radio station that I have my press pass through. Let's see what this guy's in jail for. Oh, no way. Oh, why did I click on it? No. Another one of these. Oh.
I could have told you that by his mugshot.
Continual sexual abuse of a child. 2 counts. So that means there's 2 kids. 500,000. So he has 4 $500,000 bonds. So that means $2 million in the first 4. It's $2,080,000 is his bail. Continuous sex with a child. Oral copulation, intercourse with a person under 10. Just disgusting. Fucking disgusting, man. How old is this guy? 1994. So he's what, 28 years old? 28 years old and just disgusting. I mean, he looks like a perv, huh? Wow.
Yeah. As soon as, like, of course, I'm behind a little bit. As soon as I seen you hug her, I was like, yeah.
Man.
It's one of them.
You know what?
I didn't want to be right, but
I know somebody with the last name Gammies, too. I wonder if she's related to him. I hope not. All right, this is... hold on. Wait a minute. Do I Do I look like this guy? If I was skinnier, would I look like this guy? I think I would, kind of. The Gandhi dude. I don't know. If I had hair and was skinnier, I might look like this guy. I don't know. Let's see what he's in jail for. Driving on a suspended license. Possession of a controlled substance. Vandalism of $400 to $10,000. $100,000 bond. Why is it a $100,000 bond for vandalism? Wow. He's from Oakhurst. He's up here, kind of. He's up in this area. No, that's not me. Definitely not me. Alright, let's see. Who else can we look at here? This guy looks all tore up. Got the gangbanger with no shirt. Oh, wait. What the hell is in this guy's hair? Okay, I gotta look at this guy. I just gotta see what the fuck is in this guy's hair. What is it? Oh, that's just the way his hair is. Dude, the cops definitely put him on the ground. Look how dirty his white shirt is. Alright, let's see what he's in jail for. Arson. Oh, he's a homeless person. That's what it is. He got in trouble. He probably got in trouble in the river for burning something or a house. He's probably a homeless person. Look at this guy. He's wearing a Seattle Seahawks jersey and his name is Gaylord. Oh my gosh, that's too funny. Let's go to number 3. What the heck? This lady, I'm guessing that's a lady. Just wait till do you even want to click on this person? She looks like she is like, maybe like 4'8". She looks like she's like 10 years old. Eddie, you don't know if you remember, but each sentence has a percent, either 2 to 10%.
She looks gangster, like she cut you.
You think she does? She looks pretty ruthless, huh? Hold on, let's click on it. Let's see what she's arrested for. She drew or exhibited an imitation firearm in a threatening manner. She had a dirk. What's a dirk? Dirk or a dagger, sell, possess, or manufacture. Dirk or dagger. What the fuck is that?
I think a dagger is a knife, isn't it?
Yeah, I know that, but possess or manufacture? That sounds more like a drug. Rearrest, interfering with an officer, false identification, trespass, dirk or dagger. We gotta look up what a dirk is. Interfering with an officer. Okay, what is a dirk? Dirk or dagger. Let's look this up. Maybe it's gotta be in the code of law. What is it and why is it illegal? Oh, a dirk. Okay, so there's a dirk is a knife, right? A dirk or a dagger is a knife or other instrument that can be used immediately as a stabbing weapon and may inflict great bodily harm. This includes pocket knives and certain folding knives. So she had a knife on her, basically.
Said sell or manufacture, like she was like making them or something.
Yeah, maybe she made a shiv. Maybe it was a shiv. Possibly. Possibly a shiv. Her earliest release. Alright, guys, if you want to hook up with this girl, she gets out September 11th in 2022. That's not too far away. I want to know what this guy is in. He's in a hospital gown. I gotta know what this guy is in jail for. Attempted murder. Holy shit. Attempted murder, assault with a deadly weapon other than a firearm, inflict corporal injury on their spouse, endangering a child or causing them to suffer pain, possession of a controlled substance, and under the influence. So this guy's all doped up and he fucked up his wife and his kid and he murdered somebody. Holy shit, his murder bail? $1.7 million. Yeah, I don't think this guy is making bail. He's 5'5" and 130 pounds. He's gonna get his ass kicked in jail. He's gonna get his ass kicked in jail. Let's see. Oh, this dude.
That's about the same size as my coach, but he'd fuck people up. But that's my coach, so.
Dude, this guy got fucked up. He must have crashed his car or something, because his head is all fucked up. His name is, wait a minute. His name is DeBaron Ashley Graham. I wonder if this may be a transgender male. It's possible. Parole violation, hit and run, resulting in an injury to another person other than himself. Driving with a suspended license.
Males that their name is Ashley.
Really?
Very few, but yeah. I said about maybe 3 or 4 in my lifetime.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. We're doing the last row of these. No photo. Let's see if we can find anybody interesting. Oh, we gotta look at this guy. Oh my gosh. We gotta look at this guy. Julian Abraham Guzman Ortiz. He is interfering with the police officer, vandalism, less than $50,000. He only got a $1,000 vandalism bond. And possession of a controlled substance. So how come he only got a $1,000 bond, but then the other person got a $100,000 bond? Uh-oh, Hope wants to sing again.
Previous charges, maybe?
Probably, yeah, it's gotta be that.
Damage? I mean, it does say less than $50,000, so
yeah,
that could be $5.
You know, let's look up C's. I'm gonna look up one more, then we're gonna go. Let's look up the C's. This is kind of interesting to me. I'm having fun with this. Let me see if I can make it bigger. Here we go. This guy looks happy to be in jail. Oh, we got a guy with the Batman shirt on. This guy looks like a pedophile right here. Calvario. He looks like a child. Oh, here's a girl with a boob tattoo. She's got a heart on her boob. Oh, no. Did we do the C's already? No, I don't think we did we? Let's look at this guy. He looks like a child molester. Vandalism, less than $50,000. His bond was $25,000. Possession of a controlled substance. Probation and vandalism under $400. Yeah, but Ultimate Gamer, you were in jail for January 6th, weren't you? All right, we gotta check this chick out. Unlawful threats which would result in death or great bodily injury, unlisted statutes charges, and make a pass fictitious checks. Oh, you writing bad checks? You steal somebody's checks? You didn't know Folsom has a prison? There's a whole song about it.
I think a whole concert there. Did Johnny Cash do a whole concert?
Yeah, I think he did, didn't he?
Yeah.
This guy's just on a possession of controlled substance. Dude, look at this guy. This guy is totally happy he got arrested. Alright, we gotta see this. Conspiracy, 2 or more persons to commit any crime, $315,000 on each one. So what do you think that conspiracy is? I'm guessing murder. It's gotta be a murder charge. Out of Lindsay, California. He is too happy to be in here. Look at this dude. This guy looks like you don't want to fuck with. This Chambers dude. This guy looks like, you ever watch these shows where like the guy comes, gets out, or the guy, he's from the future, and he fucking gets arrested, and this guy looks like somebody you don't want to fuck with. Controlled substance, inflict corporal punishment on your spouse, paraphernalia, controlled substance. Holy shit, this guy has 4 pages of charges, drunk uncle. 4 pages. 4 pages. Unlisted statute, registration required for a motor vehicle. Let's see, what's on page 2? Rearrest, driving on a suspended license, speeding, no insurance, driving while suspended, possession of paraphernalia, possession of a controlled substance, driving while suspended, more possessions of controlled substance. He must have had like every kind of fucking drug you can imagine. Stolen vehicle, stolen property.
Like that hope that he's either got severe PTSD or he's zapped out of his mind.
Right? Hope says he's a winner, and Willow says he looks like he's from the movie Mad Max. He's been in jail since 7/25 or 7. He's been in jail for a year. He gets out in November. Yeah, but I'm telling you, see this guy walking down the street, it's 3 o'clock in the morning, you walk to the other side of the street. That's all I'm saying. I wouldn't want to fuck with that dude.
Yup.
Okay, we got it. This girl, she's probably in for drugs or no. Well, let's see her face. I don't think she does drugs. She's probably stealing. That would be my guess on this chick. It's gotta be stealing. She's an accessory. 365. It doesn't say what she's an accessory to. Lukowski. So my buddy is the judge who put her in jail. I should ask him. I'm like, what the chick? I should text him right now. Send him a picture. What does she conspiracy do? He wouldn't tell me. He didn't want to lose his job as a judge. Oh, this guy looks like a real winner right here. This guy's definitely probably on the homeless one. Yeah, these ones don't say if they're a citizen or not. Yeah, arson. This guy's homeless, so he got arrested for arson, structure, forest, or land. Yeah. We have a lot of homeless in Madeira. So, no, I'm not picking on them.
Is that like setting up a campfire and it got out of control and couldn't, he was too fucked up to control it?
Yeah, a while ago I heard a whole bunch of houses got burned down because of them. So, yeah. Here, let's see what this tough guy, Cornejo. He looks like a tough guy. He's probably drunk driving. Oh no, transportation, sale of specified drugs if over... Holy shit! This guy's on drug charges, and he's got a $2 million bond. 4,535.92 grams. Holy shit.
28 grams is an ounce. And from there, yeah, I don't know. It's a lot.
Wow, so his release date is 2024.
Specify what it is.
Yeah. He got 2,555 days with 116 days CTS, whatever that means. Wow. 4,535 grams, Hope. 4,535 grams. That's probably, for a $2 million bond, that's got to be fentanyl. What do you think? It's got to be fentanyl.
Mm-hmm.
I would guess.
It's definitely not weed.
Oh, yeah, definitely not weed. Holy shit. All right. Well, what do you think? I think we had a good night. What do you think, Drunk Uncle? We had fun. We enjoyed it.
Word up.
You know. I got to feed these doggies, and I got me a, okay. So I the other day I ordered some food from a new place. I've never had it before. It's called Deli Delicious. And I ordered me a roast beef sandwich. Mm-hmm. Hope says that's nearly 10 pounds. Wow. So ordered me a roast beef sandwich, French dip. And the fries, you can order. Have you ever had beer battered fries?
I can't remember if I have or not.
Oh my gosh, these are the greatest things. So it's French fries, but then they beer batter them. So you got the French fries themselves, and they're beer battered. Oh my god, they're fucking delicious, bro. It's, it's like an onion ring with a French fry inside, but no onion ring. Greatest thing in the world.
Cool.
Andy says everybody wait a minute. Everybody's had beer batter fries? I've never heard of them before. This is the first time I ever had them. I thought they were new, but I guess they're not. Oh well.
Maybe that's a common bonding agent that they use for it, like in store-bought French fries. Because making French fries from a raw potato is not the same as having French fries out of a bag. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, hold on. I think I still might
They
have
just
a couple.
won't cook the same.
Because I didn't even eat the sandwich yet. I'm saving the sandwich for dinner. Let me see if I still got some of the fries in here. Oh, yeah. Guess who heard the bags? See, they're like the regular fries, but they got beer batter all around them. And they're the steak cut fries.
Gotcha.
All right, Donnie, you want a fry? Panda gets hers first. Take it, Panda. Brownie, you get a fry. Well, then don't take it. Take it. And there you go, Donnie. No, but I think they're good. We're going to have to try you them sometime. Andy says they're more like onion rings than their french fries, though. Yeah, they definitely are. They're good. And then...
Okay.
So Hope always wants to know what a French dip sandwich is. This is a French dip sandwich. Roast beef. And a lot of...
Swiss.
Yeah, Swiss cheese.
And then au jus.
Then you got your au jus sauce that you dip it in. Oh yeah, baby.
Not a big fan of the French dip. I don't like soggy bread, but you know, you
Really?
have at it.
Oh, I love soggy bread. It's the best. When you go to Chicago, you got to get the Al's Italian beef, or is it Italian beef? I think that's what it's called. And you can get it dipped. Uh-oh. Hope, I'm about to eat. You want me to go look at a picture you put in Discord? Let me see. Where did you put it at in Discord? I have so many different Discord stuff now. Do you put it in Meme Land, maybe? Not there. Donnie, I will give you some food in a minute. Did you put it in the No Drama Club? Oh, I love soggy bread. Hey, we got a whole bunch of new people here. Wave hi, hi. Wow, we're getting a whole bunch of people coming in. I think they're coming in for the live PD show coming up. No, I don't see it, Hope. Where is it? It's in the memes. It's in the memes. Okay. Wait, what is this? So this is... It's National Ice Cream Day has us daydreaming of this creamy vanilla soft serve topped with peanut butter drizzle and pickle toppings. Peanut butter and pickles.
Yeah, that's odd.
And ice cream. What kind of ice cream is it?
Fried pickles.
Okay, so it's vanilla ice cream with pickles. Hold on, wait, I can show you. It's in my Discord. Hold on, let me go to my Discord. So it's vanilla ice cream with pickles and peanut butter drizzle. I don't know. I would try it. I would try it. Just to say I tried it. Where's my Discord? Here's my Discord. Meme Land. Let's look it up. Here it is right here. You know what? I would try it. You thought only pregnant women? I would try it. I would definitely try it. Just for the hell of it. I love deep fried pickles. You never know. Cause alright, isn't pickles an acid? So you got the acid in there, you got the sweet. I don't know, Drunk Uncle used to be a chef. He could tell us about this kind of stuff.
What you want to know? That was a very specific chef.
Okay, well, so you know you're supposed to have like so much acid compared to sweetness and stuff like that, right? To make a good tasting product. Isn't there like some kind of formula?
Acid and sweetness? Is that what you said?
Well, yeah, I'm just guessing. I don't know. I always watch, like, you know, I'll watch, you know, like Hell's Kitchen. They're like, if there's not enough acid to go, or they'll say like, oh, the acidity of this makes the sweetness, goes along well with the sweetness. You know, kind of shit like that. I don't know. But it's pickles, peanut butter, and vanilla ice cream.
Yeah, I guess I got that deep into it. I've mostly done pastas.
You were a fish chef, though, right?
Yeah, it was at a seafood restaurant that I done saute in the oven. So I do your broiled, baked, and blackened, fish, but I also do your scampi's and low countries and melodies and Alfredos and things like that.
Ah, okay. I gotcha. Okay. Here you go, Donnie. Here you go, Brownie. Brownie, you always get your treat, Brownie. Little brat. All right, buddy. Well, I hope you had a good day off. I hope you had fun tonight. I hope you had fun at your whatchamacallit. But I'm going to get going. I'm going to eat my French dip sandwich and feed these brats. So, y'all have a good night. And I don't know, you want to say anything to everybody before you go, Drunk Uncle?
I think I need to get away from the meow meow. Did you see that there's a damn video of some crazy lady identifying as a cat and saying that she communicates through different meows?
Well,
I was like, oh.
Time to change it.
Yeah.
And for all of you...
So woof woof.
Woof woof.
For today. Until I come up with something different.
How about this one?
Good day, sir.
There you go.
Good day.